If you're interested in supporting this work, you can support me on Patreon, and that will help me make more videos and more podcasts for you in the future. Click the link down below on Patreon, or I'll put the link up here in the corner to Patreon, so you can go there and become a Patreon supporter.
Get mantra and meditation MP3s at JasonGallant.ca.
Today I thought I'd talk about the weather, astrologically speaking. Because it has been very challenging lately. If you look around, there's all this commotion going on in the world. So many things. So people ask me to comment on individual subjects and what's my opinion on this, what's my opinion on that. And the thing is, I'm not teaching opinion here. I'm teaching you freedom from opinion. So this channel's not about me sharing opinion as much as it is helping you free yourself from the suffering created from an opinion that is no longer serving you. So I'm not trying to pass the buck here. I'm just trying to free you first, and then from there we can share opinions. But even then, sometimes it's a waste of time, because your opinion today will change tomorrow. Your opinion 10 years from now might be different than now. So many people identify with opinions, which is why we are in the mess that we are in now. There's a lack of humility when someone has an opinion and they say that is the only opinion that can exist, because that opinion is based on their present level of experience, which is not necessarily complete. It takes humility to realize this. It takes humility, and all of us on the spiritual path we've been humbled at times. And you start to realize, oh, okay, so this opinion that I was anchoring so deeply in, this opinion or idea I had, it was actually causing me suffering, so it was easier for me just to let it go. There are a few special souls that realize this, that you are not your opinion. I have many videos on this subject, but lately there has been a very strong amount of astrological weather. A massive amount of spiritual energy is flowing through, and there has been this massive or colossal or big, I know we can come up with a bunch of words, but large amount of cleansing going on. So people are feeling their feelings stronger than ever before. And if these feelings are past feelings, feelings based on emotional pain that they have been carrying around, they will also have very strong opinions, which are also reflections of that pain. But in the end, if it's suffering, it's not saying the truth. It's not telling them the truth. This does not mean it's a bad thing. It just means that there is something happening, a movement of forces, and you can surrender to it or try to become a kite and get blown away in the tornado. Sometimes it's good just to draw in the string a little bit and not let the tornado blow you away. So my main reason for making this video, though, is for you to understand that it is important for you not to judge yourself based on feelings that come up at this time, and the thoughts, the stories that may move through your mind which convince you very strongly that you should suffer at this time. We're collectively going through a massive cleanse right now, a purging of suffering. And many of us are feeling this all at the same time, and that's okay. But it doesn't mean that you are at fault, and it doesn't mean you have to do anything specific about it. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. I had some students come to me and judge themselves because they had fear move through them, stronger than ever before, seemingly from out of nowhere. All of a sudden, fear. And I'm like, well, a lot of people are having that right now. They're like, oh, really? It's not just me? It's like, a lot of people are having that. It's just the movement of forces. You are not your feelings, so let them do what they do, and realize the truth will be revealed in time as you surrender. This is not something you have to fix. You don't need to fix your humanity. You don't need to fix things that are beyond your control. You don't have to fix the orbit around the sun. Maybe the Earth is elliptical and somehow somebody convinces you it should be just round. You know, the whole orbit should be round instead of elliptical. This is really a surefire way of suffering, is trying to fix things that cannot be fixed. Once you let go of this responsibility, it's amazing what happens. And yeah, there can be a little bit of a tug of war as you learn how to let go. Sometimes starting with simple things is best. Like concentrating on the birds, the song. These birds are singing all day long. Just concentrate on something like that. Just receive the music. Receive the wind through the trees. Or even something as simple as your cat purring. Or the color of a flower. Practice receiving positivity too. Not just negativity. Not just forces of suffering. This will bring balance. It's normal to get hyper-focused on certain forces or certain events, but take a break from that. Uncertainty can be a good thing. It is during those times that the mind is disempowered. That it is forced to surrender its point of view or idea of what will happen, and living perpetually in the future. Uncertainty can be a powerful ally in bringing you to the moment. Sometimes it's nice to be a baby. Just let mom and dad figure it all out. And by mom and dad, I mean the universe, the universal forces at play. This is your meditation. This remembrance, this reality which is the background of all that is happening. Don't forget that amidst the events in the microcosm of your life. It will bring you tremendous benefit, tremendous comfort during times of uncertainty. So I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. Take care for now.
Are you interested in working with a spiritual teacher in a formal setting? Well, perhaps the Wisdom Life School is for you. If you're interested in checking out what the Wisdom Life School is all about, just go to aratima.com.